So this is how the final trading Friday in the month of August coming through here on Frontier Opening Bell. I am Boason Omofaye. This is how the big five exchanges on the continent wrapped it up across the various regions yesterday. A very small patch of gains across the Nigerian market, the BRVM, the Egyptian market, despite the bigger size in terms of the turnover value, 144 million US dollars on the Egyptian market yesterday. The Nairobi market brought about 0.1% to the table. The GSE, however, fell by 57 basis points. Okay, let's look at the East African market. What are some of the headlines we're chasing this morning? Absa Bank of Kenya reporting profit surge of about 8.46% to about 5.6 billion shillings in the period under review. First half of the year, by the way, KCB announced acquisition or the completion of the acquisition of the Bank Popular de Rwanda, part of the expansive banking sector consolidation in East Africa, down to Congo DRC, down to South Africa, by big names such as Kenya's Equity Group, KCB, Access Bank of Nigeria, and a few other names. Kenya slashed sugar imports from Uganda by nearly 80%. That's quite an economic story we're following as well. Nation Media Group started a share buyback program just about a couple of weeks ago. Now has set the deadline for that for September the 24th. We've seen the share repo program helping Nation Media, the largest media group in East Africa, the share price climbing very rapidly within the share buyback program. And Bank of Uganda is now asking banks to increase their paid-up capital to meet the current requirements of operations within the East African country. And Somalia says it's setting up a cross-border trading portal. What that looks like, the details just ahead. Within the Nigerian and West African market, quite a whole lot from the Nigerian space yesterday. If we start from there with the country's GDP grew strong at 5.01% in second quarter. First quarter was 0.51%. That's a whole lot bigger. Quarter-on-quarter basis, the GDP was actually softer by 0.79%. Some of the sectors in the negative territory last year we're now up and running. Transportation, road transportation, telecoms, rail transportation, and a host of others, including hotel, leisure, tourism, are getting back on their feet. In the meantime, in the afternoon, President Buhari announced the change of guards at the Statistics Office. Dr. Yemi Kale, whose second term tenure expired about a week ago, has now been replaced by one of the top officials within the NBS, Dr. Simon Harris, now replaced Dr. Yemi Kale. He's a statistician as well, a very well-heeled statistician, now replacing Yemi Kale as the CEO of NBS. 10 years of Yemi Kale brought massive improvement in statistics business in Nigeria. The president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Buhari, yesterday issued a statement that the country's State Oil Corporation has made its first profit in its 44-year history, reporting net profit 287 billion naira after tax. There were no further details provided as to the breakdown of those numbers, including tax paid to the government, but we're looking forward to see that. That's for full year 2020. The statement added that the full year audit for 2020 of NNPC has been concluded. And just as that news was coming through in terms of how the relationship will be between NNPC and Dangote refinery, which is based in Lagos, the NNPC says the new refinery is going to be the largest in Africa. By Aliko Dangote will be buying about 300,000 barrels per day of crude from the NNPC as part of the 20% equity holding that the NNPC is looking to buy in Dangote refinery. GITCO says the central bank is in process of reviewing the financial services company's first half results, apologizes for the delay in a statement issued to the market. In terms of stimulus bonds, Mali has raised about 30 billion CFA franc in double issues, a 3-year paper and a 5-year paper. That came through this week. And within the UEMOA region, which is the French-speaking CFA countries, inflation retraced slightly from 3.6% in June to 3.5% last month. Let's get in the Southern African market, where we saw the GSE down yesterday by 0.5%. The currency, however, the rand beat its peers, the dollar, the euro, and the pound. Again, because we saw a bit of a dip in the dollar index. The energy regulator, however, says it's backing the government plans for nuclear power generation. And South Africa is still trying to resolve its energy conundrum with Eskom, the main utility company, still reeling in crisis. Woolworths, full year 2021, reinstating dividend payments, is going to pay 66 cents per share. Headline earnings per share, which is the most important figure to look at for surge 212.5%. Very big news for this retailer listed on the JSE. Then you have Simbanye Stillwater in the mining resources sector. In South Africa, gross half-year profit $1.7 billion US dollars. Half-year 2020 last year was just $563.1 million. Quite a whole lot of big business for Sibanye and mining resources in South Africa. Distel, that's going into the realm of brewing. Distel is big South Africa's company doing business in alcohol, whatever business. Says it's wrapping up his talks with Heineken, the world's second largest brewer based in the Netherlands. It says the takeover talk with Heineken could be concluded by the end of September. Keep our fingers crossed on that. Citco, agro-allied company, is expecting to grow revenue by 59% in full year 2021. That's part of giving the market a heads up. The Zimbabwean unit of Nedbank reported 51% or 91% rise in net interest income from its digital platforms. Quite good business in Zimbabwe. I'm going to finish off on the North African corridor with the Egyptian central bank issuing new regulations for interoperability system for banks and other financial institutions. In the meantime, the country is setting up a new $1.6 billion worth of petrochem company to produce methanol. Part of all the transition to clean energy, by the way. Then Morocco's economy is expected to grow 5% this year. Government is speeding up recovery fast and furious, and we look to see how the Moroccan economy gets to post its GDP for this year. We have just about a few months to the end of the year. Credit to Mahawk, that's the commercial bank, reporting net banking income of 0.7%, about 1.206 million dirhams for the first half of 2021. And that's about all for today on Frontier Opening Bell. I am Boason Omofaye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. See you back on Monday, the final trading day, Monday in the month of August, and that takes us to the month of September. Still in the third quarter, by the way. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. See you next time.